three of us, and you'll see a little box.
A Marty box.
Marty box.
There's a little circle for my head and
When he
something for my
talks,
body.
kind of does a little
Kind of pulsates.
jiggly. Facebook.com/W4Country, YouTube.com/W4Country. It's the Monday morning Jumpstart on W4 Country in the morning.
This sucks. I'm going to have to get my computer repaired.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the camera just went out, just like it was on, and suddenly...
I saw you when you came in, yeah.
I know, man. Whatever. Stuff breaks.
Well, we have lots of people joining us.
That's good.
Right.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Closer.
Good morning.
Now Marty's
Good
gone.
morning. Yeah. Good morning.
Did I do anything there? No,
Yeah, you disappeared.
I know.
Oh no. He keeps coming in and out. I wonder if he needs to do like a restart. He's definitely not connected right now.
Boy, if he leaves it with us to give you 5 reasons or 5 tips to forgive yourself, it's not going to go well. Yeah.
You keep disappearing, Marty.
So do I appear though briefly?
No, you just
Okay.
like completely drop out audio and everything.
Yeah, it says like not even connected at all.
This is scary. You can hear me though right now, right?
Yeah.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, your
Okay.
audio sounds all
Yeah.
right.
Cross your fingers. Mm-mm.
We'll expedite this. Just in case.
What do you mean?
Like move it along.
Oh yeah.
In case we lose you.
Yeah, it's already 7:50 almost.
Because if we lose it, we won't be able to forgive ourselves.
Just forgive me. I'm the problem.
Would you grab one in case we're on the air?
W4. Doing all right? What's Oh, yeah. I'll tell Bubba. What's your name?
How do I do it?
Thank you, Michelle. Bye-bye. You too. Gravitron.
The what?
Gravitron.
How do I do it? I don't have a USB. Sorry.
102.9 W4 Country and Beautiful Crazy. It's Luke Combs and the Breakfast of Bubba show. A caller did come through with the right name, Gravitron.
Gravitron.
That was that ride.
Yeah.
That had to be because
Sticks you to the wall like a bug.
it was covered in padding. It had to be a mess when people puked because you know the people had to puke.
Oh man, I can't even think about
What
that.
did you even do?
No.
This big, I'm sure they had a fire hose connected to that thing.
Never did that ride. I'm never interested in doing that ride.
Loved it. You crawled up the wall like Spider-Man.
No.
All right, we're talking about how to forgive ourselves today with the Monday Morning Jumpstart. You can see us. You can't see Marty at W4 TV, Facebook.com/W4 Country, YouTube.com/W4 Country. Marty, what are the keys to forgiving ourselves?
Okay, first of all, accept guilt as an emotion. So there's a distinction between guilt and shame. So we can expect to do things, make mistakes and have bad judgment occasionally. We're human, right? That's guilt. When we start rating ourselves and getting down on ourselves and globalizing that, generalizing that, like I'm the problem, you're into shame. So, just give yourself a little break on the guilt thing. You're going to make some mistakes. You're human. You're not a god.
Walsh always tells me I'm the problem.
Well, I'm
Often.
not usually wrong.
So what you do is problematic, maybe, but you're not You're not a problem. You're a solution.
What's point number 2, Marty?
Okay, self-compassion techniques, right? We want to treat ourselves. People are tougher on themselves than they are anyone else. Things that they would excuse in other people, when it comes to them, they often beat themselves up. So you got to give yourself a little bit of compassion.
All right, we're talking about how to forgive yourself with Dr. Marty, your Monday morning jumpstart. He is from the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast, drmartinfletcher.com, Renew Hope Counseling. We have the Monday morning jumpstart every single Monday. More with Marty coming up in a moment. Right now, let's go to the Brighton Ford Traffic Center. What's going on?
Things are moving along, but we are seeing a little heavier traffic in a couple of spots. 94 westbound right through 23. Also a little heavier right at the 14 and 23 interchange, especially if you're headed from 14 to 23 southbound. A little heavier on US 12 right around 23, and Michigan Avenue right around at 94. And you might see a little heavier traffic on Michigan Avenue around downtown Saline. 96 eastbound, we have some slower traffic starting ahead of Kensington Road that continues through Kent Lake, and some heavier traffic through the construction on 275, both directions now intermittently, mostly around the major exits around 12, around Ford Road, and around the 96 and 14 interchange there. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Take the stress out of your job search. Visit ExpressPros.
All righty. I think we're alone now.
There doesn't seem to be anyone else around.
Was that Tiffany? Is that who sang that?
I think it was. But wasn't that a remake though? Wasn't that like Tommy James and the Shondells or something?
I don't know.
Did it? I think
W4 Country, good morning.
Good morning. I had a traffic tip or thing I wanted to bring up.
Sure, what's going on?
On Washtenaw, right outside of Arborland, where you exit Arborland, those lights are all blinking red. It's a four-way stop. It was like that last night too. And traffic, at least westbound Washtenaw, is backed up almost all the way to Carpenter, and some of the exits ramp coming off of northbound 23 is starting to back up as well.
Oh my gosh, what a pain in the
Yeah,
butt.
it does look like, yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah. Stephanie,
Stephanie, thank you so much. We'll get that in the next traffic report.
you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
No, that doesn't look fun at all.
Son of a.
Slowing stuff in both directions right now. Excuse me.
He does. Best I've seen him look.
Aw.
Best I've ever looked on this show.
If you're
I hope
watching
I-
us on Facebook, share, please.
Sonny
there's
and
no
share.
Teresa. I need some Teresa time. I'm going to go on vacation, T. It was a rough weekend.
It was a rough weekend for you?
It was just busy, and
Too many moving parts.
there were a lot of moving parts this weekend.
Well, what happened?
Just
Can you
things.
say
No.
things? You
Just
can't
things.
say. All right, I'll
Things
find out later.
Yeah, we have therapy. Wednesday. Oh, I did not sleep well last night. Super
Why?
broken sleep. I don't know why.
Why? You don't know
Oh.
why? So, like, my allergies are awful right now, and there's this air quality alert I got from Alexa. Like, Whitmore Lake has a air. So, what is that? Is it pollen or is it poison? What am I exposed to?
It's probably a combination of pollen and usually air. I mean, it can also be like pollutants in general. I mean, I won't necessarily say poison, but various pollutants.
My allergies always get worse when the humidity goes up.
Okay, that would
I don't
account
know
for
if that
it.
is something. And I don't know if it's like the air is just thicker, so the pollen's it
Hanging
hangs
on
out
it.
differently or what. Yeah.
I
I don't have
grew
any
up on
science to back that up, but I just feel it's always
Mm.
worse.
I grew up on air you could cut with a butter knife.
Yeah, it was bad. I was out in Los Angeles in like 1986, and you could see the smog. Can you
I
still
think
see
they've done a
smog?
very good job out there actually of getting rid of smog. I think it's a
We
lot
have.
less than it used to be.
No, everything I'm reading shows that we're doing better with the environment.
I'm doing my part.
By
Not living there.
Are you?
Have you been in the hot tub, Bubba?
And
So do you feel that and stuff? Do you take care of it and check the
Oh,
pH
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay, so you maintenance.
Yep.
We were out there for 2 hours, I think, hour and a half yesterday.
Now I turn the temperature way down in the summer. Like I just put it
Okay.
on 90 because climbing from 90 degrees into 104 degrees doesn't
Four.
feel good to me. Yeah. So I
Right.
turn it down as low as it'll go in the summer.
That's a good way to use it. Somebody told me that. I still keep mine cranked up, but at 104.
Now in the winter, I wish it would go warmer than 104.
It's nice in the winter, isn't it? The way your hair freezes. Yeah. Then you get out and roll in the snow.
Nope. I sure don't.
The snow right by my hot tub is full of dog shit, so I probably would do it.
Mine too. My dog shit out. I shouldn't say that, right?
Well, we're not.
Following in attitude reflects leadership or whatever.
Stand by. Scotty McCreery, this is it on 102.9 W4 Country. This is it, the Monday Morning Jumpstart with Dr. Marty. We're talking about self-forgiveness. Point number 1, accept guilt as an emotion. Number 2, show self-compassion. What's number 3, Marty?
Stop judging. My goodness, there's a difference between you and your behaviors, and to look down and want to. When we judge, we sort of want to penalize ourselves. When we judge ourselves, we feel like we deserve some, but there's no need for that. The mistake is enough. You made a mistake. The consequence, that's enough. There's no added penalty needed.
I feel like McKenna reinforces the judging in my house.
She does.
She just stares at the
That
corner
look
right at
she
me.
has.
You've seen that look.
Yeah.
The side eye.
It burns into the soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
knows. Poor things that poor dog has seen, though.
She should be judgy.
Can you
Should be
blame her?
judging. All right, what's point number 4, Marty?
Consider the opposite point of view. So, in other words, things that we are very embarrassed about or angry at ourselves about, we would give other people a pass. So we got to kind of think about I don't want to say what happened this weekend, but some of my friends did some stuff that I thought was hilarious. But then I thought, if I did that, I'd be really embarrassed. But we're tougher on ourselves. So consider the other point of view.
All right, more with Dr. Marty coming up. How to forgive ourselves with your Monday Morning Jumpstart. 7:57 is the time. I didn't write down her name. Was it Debbie? Was it
I
Stephanie?
think it was Stephanie.
Stephanie, thank you so much telling us about a problem on Washtenaw.
Yeah, Washtenaw right at 23, between, I should say, Arborland, the exit there in 23. I think the lights are out at Arborland. It's very slow moving all around 23, all around that whole area, especially on the westbound side, but it does look like it's affecting both sides and as you're exiting 23 to get onto Washtenaw. So you definitely want to leave yourself a little extra time if you got to head through that area. 94 westbound, we are seeing some slower traffic right through 23, actually starting around Michigan Avenue, continuing right through 23, a little heavier on US 12, right around 23, and on Michigan Avenue around downtown Saline. We also have some heavier traffic on 96 eastbound. That is through Kensington Road and Kent Lake Road through the construction there. Also 275 north and southbound. It's pretty slow moving in a lot of areas through there, actually. It kind of stretches off and on from 94 all the way up through the 96 and actually 696 interchange. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
I've got a brand new roof on my house from Diversified Roofing, and that sucker is going to outlive me. It's warranted for 50 years, 50. And if you're worried about the weather and everything that Michigan throws at it, you need to get in touch with Diversified Roofing as well. Their estimate is hands-on. You're going to love the service you get. I could not recommend a company more. DiversifiedRoofingLLC.com for discount codes, coupons, and a link to their free estimate. DiversifiedRoofingLLC.com.
This report is sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech, charging
Hey, what happened to your news lady? What's her name? She's gone now. My wife
What is
liked
it?
her.
Oh,
What's her
Jenna
name?
Kokenauer.
Yeah,
Jenna
what happened to
Kokenauer.
her? Yeah.
She
Jenna,
left us.
she left.
Oh, Kathy liked her.
It's not show friends, Marty. It's show business. To quote Bob
You-
Sugar.
that's a hard-hearted thing to accept for me. Everyone on TV I thought was my friend.
Boy, I was
Money bites.
I remember being so upset when I found out that Romper Room, she couldn't see me through the magic mirror. I used to get so
know.
pissed when she wouldn't say Brian.
I'm right
Yeah.
here. I'm right. Me, I'm Brian.
Yeah, that was a cheap trick, wasn't it? Make me think that she was in the room with me. What was her name? Sally?
I think every market had its own Romper Room, didn't it?
There was the local station things like, and everyone had that like that ghoul type show. You know what I mean? Where you showed scary movies and you were a monster, like a vampire or something.
Yeah, we
That
had
was a cool thing.
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark in LA.
You had Elvira, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And we had the ghoul, and we had Sir Graves Ghastly too. Remember him? Yeah. Right. He was in a casket.
The Crypt
No.
Keeper?
No,
they
it's Sir
do
Graves
the
Ghastly.
most scary movies on bad TV
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
late at night.
Like who remembers the ghoul? I used to love that show. I'd watch it every weekend, stay up late. Show terrible movies too. And then he would do cut-ins too, like the voiceovers to, make it funny.
So like Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, same genre, I think. Really, right?
Just awful movies. Plus
Yeah.
commentary.
And then just rip on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Milky the Clown. Milky.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
800 new Ford. Get on board with Brighton Ford. Breakfast with Bubba in the morning.
Well, good morning. It's a minute past 8 o'clock. Thank you for listening along today. You got the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Raleigh.
Good morning. Partly sunny skies today. We're looking at highs in the mid 80s.
You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor. So very proud to be a Cumulus Media station. We're in the middle of the Monday morning Jumpstart. You can join us on W4TV right now, Facebook.com/W4Country, YouTube.com/W4Country, and hang out with the morning show that makes you feel good.
W4 Country.
I'm going to say no thanks to Milky the Clown.
Milky the Clown. I had a patient that told me about Milky the Clown. Like he
See, he came up
he
in
went to
therapy. That sounds creepy as hell.
I know there's something like creepy about that in therapy. Like a clown. Why are clowns so creepy? Does anybody
I'm not a
have
fan of clowns.
I know, but why? Is it the disguise? Like there's something under, the stranger underneath, and you'll never
Honestly,
know.
I
It's
think I would
trust.
be okay with clowns if they weren't, if everybody didn't say that they were creepy.
Yeah, but
And if there weren't like horror movies with clowns in them and things like that, then I would be okay with
it's
clowns.
become such a staple of movies that there's like in horror movies where there's a scary clown, and
Yeah.
that's intentionally scary. It's not like
Yeah.
we're looking at just. I don't think people were afraid of Bozo.
I was on
I don't know. He's creepy to me.
I don't think Bozo's creepy.
I
It's just that
wasn't
there's
afraid
lots
of clowns
scary
when I was a
clowns.
kid. I was as an adult, I'm afraid of clowns because I think of all the other media and whatever coming at me about scary clowns. Now I'm just like, no.
I haven't
now they
liked
freak me out.
clowns since I saw the made-for-TV miniseries on John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, there's some of it, right?
That's a big
Yeah.
turning point. Yeah, Gacy is a real good reason to be afraid of clowns.
Yeah. That was not funny.
No.
What he did was not funny.
And I
It's a
watched it when I was
bold
far too
stance,
young,
Marty.
and it freaked me out.
We should probably apologize to the clowns out there. This sounds
Do
prejudiced.
we have any clowns watching right now?
There's some good clowns out there, I know. Do I look like an old white guy?
Right
On the
now
screen.
or in
Yeah.
general?
White circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law
I'm a
for
clown.
the shrine.
I'm guessing
that?
is a clown.
Is
for
yeah.
that? Not I'm a clown.
What's
My
the
mother-in-law-
shrine?
Yeah, she said is a the Shrine Circus.
Oh.
That's coming me on.
I'm sorry, Ashley.
See, now everybody's yawning.
I didn't sleep last night.
Not me.
I was tossing
But-
and turning all night.
Why though? Why, do you know why?
I don't know why. I had
Oh.
alcohol before I went to bed, and I haven't been drinking lately. Maybe
Okay,
that was-
that'll be absolutely that's the worst part of alcohol. I think like a lot of the hangovers that people get, I think are sleep deprivation. It messes with your sleep. Your heart rate's higher, right?
my
You don't
heart
get
rate
that
was
deep sleep.
beating hard last night. It was just
Mhm.
thumping. The Shrine Circus, another shrine event.
Mhm. Mhm.
What'd you do this weekend, Marty?
What did I do? I went to church Saturday night and Sunday. What else? I hung out with one of my sons quite a bit in the hot tub. Not a whole lot, just kind of kick back. How about you? Do you have a fun weekend?
No, it was
Anybody?
busy. I had a remote Friday night. I did the air show Saturday morning. I did
Mhm.
real estate Saturday night. Sunday, I ended up coming into the radio station.
Why?
We had a
We're back to what we can't talk about.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a very involved broadcast.
Then I went grocery shopping. Then I started cooking. Then I went to drinks with Madison and Welch. And then I went to the wrap party for Mamma Mia. Then I went to bed.
There you go. That was a nice weekend.
It was very full. I was planning on doing nothing, and it ended up being very full.
Mhm. Yeah, I like those theater people that I met from the
They're super
Encore.
nice.
They're very
They're
nice
nice people.
Really,
Yeah.
really, really nice. Like weird.
Super
nice.
talented. Yeah. Like you're not used to people being that nice to you.
It is interesting to see
Well,
what
we don't
happens
get it here.
when you get a bunch of
Right.
people together and just let them
Yeah.
go nuts.
Like I thought there would be egos, and I haven't.
No, they're humble. Yeah.
Anything like that is a a collaborative effort, a stage show like that, and you spend a lot of time with each other, so
Mhm.
it pays dividends to be kind.
Mhm. Yeah.
If you're an ass the whole time, you're going to find yourself on the outside,
Yeah.
with everybody else being friends.
So it's in your own best interest to be nice.
Yeah, which might be fine in a major market where you can always meet more people, but if you're working
Mhm.
here in Dexter,
Mhm.
it's a lot of the same people that work on a lot of these programs.
Right. This is true.
It'll be interesting with the Christmas story. I can't really befriend a lot of the cast. It's children.
Yeah, where do they find these actors? These young actors.
The kid who's playing Ralphie is the
Mhm.
son of the director of
Okay.
the Encore.
All right. Because somebody has to give
So
you
they literally
instruction.
created their lead.
Mhm.
But I don't know who Randy is, and then who are there? There's Flick. There's like 3 or 4 other like kid characters in that.
Maybe you should watch the movie.
I've been watching the play over and over.
Where though? Where have you seen
YouTube.
it?
YouTube.
Okay.
But I hate to do too much of that because will Dan have the same direction as that director had? So. 102.9 W4 Country starting over. It's Chris Stapleton. Good morning. It's 8:09, the station that hasn't forgotten its roots. Listen, you can hear the difference right now with Tracy Lawrence. This is Texas Tornado on 102.9 W4 Country in the morning. Oh.
There's a band called the Texas Tornadoes, and they're really good. Like it's Freddie Fender, Doug Somm when he was alive, Tex-Mex type stuff.
They've been around a long time, haven't they?
The Texas Tornadoes?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I mean Freddie Fender had a hit in the 70s, a couple of big ones.
I want to say at my first station we played Freddie Fender as a classic.
Yeah, man. He was good, man.
Like all the stuff we played as classics when I first started doesn't get played anymore, like Ronnie Millsap and
Yeah, man. And they were giants.
huge.
You know? Yeah, I forgot. He's blind, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're watching W4 TV and you want a good song, find Ronnie Millsap, LA to the Moon. It only charted like 25, but it was a really good song.
I'll check that out.
I feel like you've brought that up before.
This is one of my favorite country songs ever.
I remember you talking about it.
Caught my attention because it's about going to the moon.
And
Space.
that been
The
your
final
dream?
frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
I think the final frontier is inner space, like the mind. Or the ocean. That or the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know why we're worried about outer space when we still don't even know what's in the freaking ocean.
Right.
What if
or
it's
what's
the
in
ocean
or what's
between-
in us. Like what's in us too. Like what's possible.
Good morning, Barbara. I think I've reached everything that's possible with me.
I don't think so.
I don't think it gets much better.
There's a way to find out.
The rest of us are begging you to keep trying.
102.9 W4 Country in Texas Tornado. It's Tracy Lawrence. Good morning. 12 minutes after 8 o'clock on the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Raleigh.
Good morning.
We have Brian Welch with the forecast.
Increasingly sunny today and highs into the upper 80s.
All right. We do have Faster Horses tickets for you today.
We do. Sure. Absolutely. It's this weekend. This is one of your last chances to win them. So make sure that you are we doing the horse?
We're doing the horse.
Okay.
Are we doing camping? Or is
Uh,
this just wristbands?
What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know, Madison.
We have camping if you'd like to.
Let's do camping.
All right.
So that
then.
way people can make plans.
Fine.
And then if we just have wristbands at the end, then
That's it.
We'll
Okay.
just do that.
So we have camping and then 2 wristbands.
Listen for the horse. When you hear the horse, be caller number 102. A lot of phone calls to answer. I'm prepared to do it though, and we'll send you on your way to Faster Horses with camping. We have Dr. Marty here with your Monday morning Jumpstart. We like to put a little something on to make you feel good as your week starts. drmartinfletcher.com, Renew Hope Counseling, the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast. We're talking about forgiving ourselves. What is point number 5, Marty?
Point number 5 is just ask for forgiveness. An apology goes a long way. A sincere apology goes a long way. And it sort of kind of cleanses us, I think, it puts things back into order if they're disrupted. And also confident people ask for forgiveness, right? Because it sounds odd, but the more humble we are, the more confident we get, I think, because it takes the pressure off of us. So you go and beg a pardon.
I did that a few months ago to a lot of people.
Yes. It didn't feel
And, yeah,
good.
I didn't want to hear anything back. It just felt good to
Sure
asked for
does.
forgiveness, and that was it. That's all I needed. What's do we have a bonus today, Marty?
We have a bonus today. This was really kind of interesting to me. A ritual, because I'm an Orthodox Christian, so I know what rituals do to us to change us a little bit. But there was a study in 2011 that just taking a shower, believe it or not, at least temporarily, help people to get past their guilt. Just acting it out. I mean, this is a longer discussion we can't have right now, but there are mechanisms why this stuff works. But those rituals, you know, you feel bad or like you did something dirty, and just taking a shower actually helps cleanse
Reminds me of
yourself.
Homer Simpson trying to wash away the failure.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
And you know, we highly recommend showering just as a general,
Sure.
just as a general
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Marty, thank you very much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Dr. Martin Fletcher
right.
here every single Monday morning, starting right around 7:40 with your Monday morning Jumpstart. Let's find out what's going on in your W4 country traffic. What do you got, Madison?
Well, things are still moving along, but you're still seeing some slowdowns on Washtenaw right around 23.